Hi, everyone. Hello, everybody, and welcome inside the friendly confines of South Range High School. I'm Anthony Hartwig, and tonight I am joined by Raider Volleyball royalty. Miss Jordan Young is on the broadcast with me tonight. Jordan, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me tonight, Anthony. Thank you.
Yes, Jordan Young is the owner of 2 volleyball records.
Yes, actually.
Digs in a match, digs in a career. Tied with digs in a match because Mary Coons tied you last
Yes,
year.
she did, which was awesome. Very
So
good
now
for
you're
her.
gonna
That
have
was
to share that.
amazing.
You have to share that mantle.
I will gladly share it with her.
But you're not taking off.
Absolutely.
Not taking off. So it's senior night, and
Yes, it is.
you've gone through your fair share of senior nights.
Yeah,
What's it?
definitely.
What are the emotions going through these 3 seniors' minds?
For these 3 girls, I haven't been able to see too much of the Raider volleyball play this year, but I have heard a lot just through, the assistant coach, Lenny Ritter, and it is definitely a big and emotional time for them. It's a lot of emotions. They spent 4 years here. This is the sport they love. And for some of these girls, it might be the only sport that they played for this year. And, it just shows them how focused they are, what they want out of this game tonight. And it's definitely they're going to show it tonight on the court. I have a really good feeling about this game.
What kind of things did you do to separate the emotions of senior night with the focus of having to play volleyball?
I think the separation actually comes from bringing it together in a sense. It just shows that how strongly you feel about the girl standing next to you, and every girl that you've gone through practice, you spare tears and sweat and blood, and it just makes you focus. It makes you realize, well, you guys all have the same goal at the end of the day. You want to win this match.
Tonight, the Raiders are hosting the Niles Red Dragons, and both these teams want a win before they start tournament play. South Range heading to that Salem District 3 bracket.
Oh, yes.
Niles is heading to West Branch for that Division 2 bracket. So when the season's winding down, you know where you're set in the tournaments. What are these games like where you know who you're playing in the tournament games, but you still have a job to do in the regular season?
And, as I think it plays into it that it's senior night. They have a job to finish. They want to finish this last home game here with a win and out their season strong. But it's you're preparing at this point. You're helping prepare for that tournament game. You want to get past that first, second, third round. So this is a big and important night for them.
We saw the JVs absolutely come out on fire for their
Yes,
last
they did.
game. This is the last home game of the year, the last volleyball broadcast in this gym of the year. So thank you so much for joining us at YSN. Girls are going to meet at the net, and we are about to start YSN NE8 volleyball on a Thursday night. How much do you want to go back on that gym floor?
Desperately. In a good way. Oh my gosh, yeah, so many memories, so many good ones too.
I don't think any varsity players have worn year 17 in a while.
Oh, I didn't even notice
So
that.
I think they had that
Goodness
retired.
gracious. What an honor, oh my gosh.
So we see Reagan Irons, the libero, sub in for Island Party. First year libero, so you were a libero. Talk about what it was like stepping into that libero
Oh my
job
gosh,
first season you did it.
as a freshman, it's definitely very nerve-wracking, have a lot of older girls around you, but she seems really comfortable, and I know she has her sister on her team too, so she's going to definitely help her and guide her through the rest of this too.
So Anna Primavera gets us started off with the serve. Raiders are going to set the middle, and Abby George with the soft touch. She hits the middle of that zone, and Raiders take the early lead 1-0. Talk about Abby George, and you talk about the development she made. She didn't expect to be a middle blocker last year, but when Izzy Lombardi got hurt, she had to kind of step into that position.
And she has performed very well. She's a really great hitter, and a great serve by Anna again.
Anna Primavera with the ace, and she is the current record holder for aces in a match. Last year, she got 10 in a match.
That's incredible.
To take Madison Juliret's record.
Oh, goodness. It's a very good serve.
And that one's just a bit long. Service error makes it 2-1 early in set number 1. Serving first for the Red Dragons is Carla Thigpen. Raiders handle it pretty well. Go outside to Maria Primavera.
All right.
Out of system free ball sent over by Niles. Rangers going to go back to Abby George in the middle. It's dug up, but over. Maria Primavera from the outside goes a little bit down the line. Niles handles it. Good rally so far. Soft touch from the middle. Emily Irons pushes it over, tries to find that back corner, but Niles is there. Huge block for Abby George. It's 3-1 Raiders.
And that's what she did. She's coming here and she's performing in that middle spot, and it's showing right now.
So Emily Irons going back to serve. Statistically, the most consistent server for the Raiders, and I did the broadcast jinx, and she put it right in the net.
They'll get it back right here with a pretty good pass.
3-2, Raiders lead in set one. This match earlier in the season went to South Range in 4 sets. As they're going to go back to middle, and it's put away. 4-2, Raiders lead. They take back the ball, and now Reagan Irons will go back to serve. And once again, the middle working for the Raiders really well so far.
Absolutely. They have a pretty good tall middles, both of them, Abby and Izzy.
Reagan Irons with an amazing serve. Niles barely gets it over.
There you go.
Another middle attack works out for the Raiders. Izzy Lamparty in the middle that time. 5-2, Raiders lead.
She has such a gift with that height there, number 3 in the middle there. She just makes it look so easy.
That serve is going to get Niles out of system. They're going to send over a free ball, and it's not going to find its way over the net. So, Reagan Irons not going to get a statistical ace, but the serve did its job. It got Niles out of system.
Yes, and that's what you need to do. If you can't get an ace, you definitely want to get your people out of system there and get yourself a nice free ball to kill.
Once again, that time a better pass for Niles. They're in system. They go outside. Dug up by Primavera, but it's going to be out of play, and it's going to give Niles the point back, 6-3. Raiders still lead in set one. It'll be Taylor Shaner back to serve for the Dragons. Attack off the net will get down for a kill. So Maria Primavera with the back row attack.
Absolutely.
Getting it down 7-3. And now she's back to serve. And an overpass will give the Raiders, in fact, a free ball. But what do you see there? Is that a misset or is that a miscommunication? Or
it looked a little bit more like a miscommunication in a sense. I mean, especially on those out-of-system balls, you have to make sure you designate that second setter when you take your setter out of it. So it's just something they got to communicate on a little bit better.
And I believe they're going to get South Range out of rotation, yeah. Niles is out of rotation, I'm sorry. 7-4, Raiders lead. It's got to be hard. I mean, hard for a coach when you do that this late in the season. You're out of rotation.
Oh yeah, that can definitely be frustrating for a coach. But sometimes one good look from your coach can snap you right back into that.
Primavera high off the hands, gets off the touch and down. It's 9-4, Raiders lead. And that serve is in the net, something the Raiders have tried to work on all year, is staying away from those service errors. That's already 3 today. And serving for the Dragons, Lauren Reed, the libero. Raiders get a nice pass. They go to Primavera down the middle. 10-5. Raiders take the lead here in set one, and they've sided out really well.
Yes, they have. Every time that they've lost a point or given one up, they've come back and shown why they need to have the ball back.
So Izzy Lamparty back to serve. Net joust won by the Raiders, and it's 11-5. It's Anna Primavera, that joust 50-50 ball, you just win it.
Yes, she does. She does a very good job. She's aggressive up on the net there.
And that serve will be long. So another service there for the Raiders. It's 11-6. They still hold a set one lead. Serves handled. Irons is in a set outside to Abby George. She had to backpedal a little bit on that attack, and she got under the ball. Sent it long, 11-7. Raiders lead. Serving for the Dragons is Gabriella Stevens.
Very good serve from her. Yet again, the Raiders handled it very well.
Raiders get an out-of-system attack from the back row. Handled by the Dragons through the block, but Irons is there for a nice dig. Pushed over by Emily Irons. Oh, nice dig in the front row by Anna Primavera there. Another back row attack. This time it's in the net. Niles putting together a little rally. It's 11-8, Raiders lead. Serve is better handled by the Raiders outside. Soft touch, down for the kill. So the Raiders in the rally. And Anna Primavera will be back to serve as we're back to the top of the Raiders serve rotation. Her top spin serve, very hard to handle. Out of system attack sent over by the Dragons. They're going to set Maria Primavera, pushes it down the line. Handled by the Dragons, middle, and this time the Dragons find some success in their middle. And it's 12-9, Raiders still lead. So that serve is long, it'll give the Raiders a point back. 13-9, they lead here in set number 1. As Emily Irons back to serve for the Raiders. And that's a pretty good serve receive from the Dragons. They get an outside attack. Irons sets Schneider out of the outside. It's dug up by the libero. Back row attack from the Dragons, dug up by Irons. But a little tight to the net there, and Emily Irons just couldn't get it out of the net for a set.
You know, watching them all now, though, the libero number 26, her sister there, Reagan Irons, she has a very natural, very flowful pass, and just watching her pass just seems so natural, and she does a really great job, though. For a freshman, she does it fantastic.
And there's a kill for the Raiders to get them back on the board. That was Abby George. And sometimes it works like that. You make a nice kill, and then it's your time to rotate out.
Yeah. One good play before you get off the court there.
Reagan Irons sends it long, and another service there. I think that's 5 on the Raiders so far.
Yeah, it's not hurting them badly right now being up by 3, but, you know, it might come back and bite them later, but both sides, truly.
Raiders go down the line. Nice kill by Lamparty. 15-11. Maria Primavera, the freshman, will go back to serve. He sends it over, and Dragons handle it. They send over an attack, dug up by the Raiders. Soft touch from the middle, and Niles can't handle it. 16-11, Raiders lead.
Yeah, our Raiders front line, they definitely know when to be smart, you know, to tip it short, go long, go back and forth, keep, you know, the Niles side really on their toes.
And Izzy Lamparty, a junior, but the coaches are very adamant that when it comes to volleyball experience, really a sophomore because she missed her whole sophomore season with that ankle injury. So how impressive is it to miss a whole season and then come back and, like you said, be as smart as she's showing that she is tonight?
Yeah, she just has natural athletic ability, and it shows that she's, you know, played multiple sports here at South Range, and it's really showing.
Emily Irons ranges all the way to the back court to get a set. Raiders send over a free ball, but they're lucky to even send over a ball at all. Nice dig. And now everything calms down. Raiders in system. They set the libero.
Oh, good save by Anna there.
Dug by Irons. They're going to set Primavera outside down the line, and it finds the line for the kill. 17-12. Raiders lead.
Great aggressive plays by the Raiders.
Back row attack for Niles. Dug up again. Emily Irons with the set outside. Off the block and down. So Anna Primavera with back-to-back kills. And the Raiders lead 18-12. Marina Schneider with the serve. She serves from the middle of that key. Irons digs that attack up. They go middle. Blocked, but great coverage from the Raiders that time. They're going to set Emily Irons, who doesn't do a lot of work as a attacker, but that time puts it into the net. Actually, last year when they ran a 6-2, Emily Irons, when she wasn't setting, was the outside hitter.
Attacking.
So. Oh, dumps it over there. Irons, but Niles handles it. Send over a free ball. Raiders return the favor. Niles sets outside. And Raiders keep it alive.
Oh, barely.
Just couldn't quite get it over that net.
It wanted to.
Now, sometimes that net can be not too forgiving, and sometimes it is very forgiving. So Niles back to serve. Raiders get right in the system, go outside.
Great hit.
Great dig. Great hit. 19-14. Great dig attempt, though, from the Dragons. They got under the ball.
Yeah, they did. Just needed a little bit more in the air there.
A little bit. Tip. And that serve is long. So another service here from the Raiders keeps the Dragons within striking distance. You know that.
It does. Keeping things interesting throughout the night here.
You know, I mean, if you're trailing, you want to stay in that 3-4
yes, that's true.
deficit, you know.
Because it's not too far where you can't come back, but you got to fight still.
An attack error from the Raiders gives the Dragons another point, 19-16. And back row attack, handled by the Dragons. Set up outside, dug up nicely by Reagan Irons. They go middle, Abby towards soft touch, falls. Whew. Seems like the Raiders are exposing that soft middle.
Yeah, their weakness there in the middle. Yes, it does.
20-16, Raiders lead. Anna Primavera back to serve, finds a nice spot. Dragons out of system. Send over a pretty aggressive free ball. Primavera off the block and out. 21-16, Raiders lead. And when you get to 20, that mindset kind of changes a little bit. Niles notices that. They're going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. Come right back on your home for Raider Athletics, YSN.
Hi, come on in. Wow, where did you get this beautiful hardwood flooring?
Baird Brothers.
So did Bob get a raise?
Not a raise. Baird Brothers fine hardwoods, and you can have beautiful hardwood flooring too. Visit BairdBrothers.com.
We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy, so we show them how, and we tell them with honest conversations that let them know what we expect. That's especially important when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. Kids need to know the dangers and how to avoid them. And when it comes to pain medications, opioids, they need to know that they should never be taken without a prescription and never shared with friends or family. It's dangerous and illegal. So talk with your kids, because when you talk, they hear you.
Welcome back to South Range High School for YSN's coverage of NE8 volleyball on a Thursday night. I'm Anthony Hartwig alongside Miss Jordan Youngs.
Hello.
Hello. 22-16, Raiders lead Niles here in set one. Primavera with an ace coming out of that timeout, but sends that one into the net. The seventh service error of the day for the Raiders. Also 4 attack errors, so 11 of the 17 Niles points have come as gifts from South Range.
Yes, they have.
They're going to set outside to Maria Primavera. She finds the back line. 23-17. Raiders get the point right back.
These are going to be big statement points right here, these last two for the Raiders.
It's the difference between, shutting down momentum and, Niles wants to get some momentum even if they don't win set one.
Absolutely. Going into set two is huge. You want to definitely bring all that moxie and that grit over into set two with them.
Emily Irons hits the serve. Great defensive effort from the Raiders. But the Dragons are going to get the point. 23-18. Trying to cut into this lead. Definitely don't want to give the Raiders set point. Back row attack, and it's down. So Anna Primavera out of the back row gets her 8th kill of the set. And the Raiders have set point 24-18. They have 6 of them to work with. Reagan Irons back to serve. Sends it to the corner. Libero handles it. They're going to set outside. Soft touch. Dug up by the Raiders. They're going to back set outside. That's dug up by the Raiders. I meant by the Dragons. Reagan Irons sets back row. Nice strong attack. Dragons keep it alive, but they can't do anything with it. So Raiders are going to take set 1, 25-18. We'll be right back with set number 2 on your home for Niles and South Range Athletics, YSN.
Hello, I'm Greg Burbick with G. Burbick Farms. For the last 100 years, my family has farmed in Columbiana and Mahoning counties. I began raising cattle in 1996 with the goal of providing a better product for you and your family on the dinner table. Our grass-fed and grain-supplemented Black Angus beef are raised with no hormones, steroids, or antibiotics. We're known for our hometown-friendly service and incredible tasting products. We're locally owned and have customers across the tri-state area. Our products go from our farm to your family. Stop by our farm on New Buffalo Road or visit us on the web at gburbickfarms.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. G. Burbick Farms, it just tastes better.
The practice, the game plan, the anticipation all lead to Friday night. And when the lights go out, it's time for the Sweeney Chevrolet Buick GMC Overtime Report. Friday at 11 on 21 Sports. Sweeney.
No matter how large or small your digging project may be, no matter how urban or rural, you must always call 811 before any digging project. 811 is our national one-call number, alerting your local utility companies to come out and mark any lines they have near your dig site. So before you do this or this, make sure you do this. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811. Brought to you by Common Ground Alliance.
Medicare open enrollment is October 15th through December 7th. Call Myers Family Insurance for your free review today at 330-286-3044. Myers Family Insurance is not affiliated with any government agency. Myers Family Insurance, your local Medicare and retirement experts.
All across the country, people are coming together to speed up what we can learn about health. The All of Us Research Program is calling on 1 million people to join us as we try to change the future of health. For your family, for future generations, for all of us. Visit joinallofus.org and find out how you can become 1 in a million.
Introducing Runyon's Originals, your one-stop original home decor shop. Hey friends, let me tell you about this adorable new shop located on State Route 14 in East Palestine, Ohio. Authentic, locally crafted, original home decor at affordable prices. Looking for solid Amish-made furniture, braided rugs, candles, flags, and more? You know where to go. Find it at RO. You are one of a kind. Your home is too. Be original. Runyon's Originals. Open Tuesday through Saturday 10 to 5. Check out our Facebook page, Runyon's Originals, for Friday features and coupons, or click our website, www.runyonsoriginals.com. See you soon.
Right now, Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods is featuring industrial workbench tops. Hard maple workbench tops starting at $240. Red oak workbench tops starting at just $210. See the entire selection when you shop BairdBrothers.com or 7060 Quarry Road, Canfield.
And welcome back to South Range High School for YSN's coverage of NE8 Volleyball. I'm Anthony Hartwig alongside Jordan Youngs. Raiders take set 1 over Niles, 25-18. And Jordan, they hit 405 in that set. And even as a collegiate team, that would be thrilled with a 405 hitting percentage.
Yeah, team would love to have that.
And what did you see from the Raiders' offense that really let them hit so well?
They were smart. You know, on the net, they were doing some tipping, rolling, going down the line, going cross court. They mixed it up. It keeps Niles on their toes, and they don't really know what to expect next, which is a really key ingredient in playing a really good volleyball.
And really, if it wasn't for some unforced errors, that set wouldn't have even been 25-18. I mean, the Raiders had 7 service errors.
Yes.
So
hopefully this, set around, they can try to decrease that amount and kind of get that gap going.
But Gabriella Stevens opens with an ace. Niles has their first lead of the night, 1-0. Here in set number 2.
Great save by Primavera. Oh my gosh.
Is it senior night? Can't tell. There's a set. They're going to go middle. And oh, what a dig from the Dragons there. They have an out-of-system attack. Reagan Irons digs it. Off the second touch, Emily Irons down for the kill. And set number 2 is tied up at 1. So Emily Irons back to serve for the Raiders. Handled really nicely by the Dragons. They go right outside, get in the system. Raiders go outside. Net, a little bit of overpass there. Raiders take care of it. 2-1. And that was Marina Snyder with the kill.
I got to go back and compliment one more time here at the Raiders defense. They are just very solid all around, like all of them. Every single one of them, all 6 players out there, the ones that come in, they just seem very natural with their passing tonight.
Free ball sent over from the Dragons. Irons is going to set outside. Dragons handle it. And an attack error in the net. It's going to give the Raiders a 3-1 lead. So still Emily Irons back to serve.
Really good float serve.
Ooh.
Amazing attack.
And it finds the corner. Now, how much do you love that as someone who thrives on defense when you get, it's a free ball sent over, but it finds a hole in the defense and just falls?
It doesn't have to be pretty. It scores a point. You know what I mean? It still does its job.
One of those ones where you get up and say, see, I know what I'm doing.
Exactly.
Raiders push it over. Niles trying to get a strong attack over. They get kind of a haphazardly attack. And the Raiders could try to go down the line, but just a bit long. 4-2. They lead. So number 14 back to serve for the Dragons. That's Thigpen. Back row attack from Primavera. Niles gets the point. 4-3. Raiders trying to hold on to a lead. Ooh, but a service error ends that short rally. And you hate to see it when you're trying to come back in a game. And it's pick your spots when you're going to have a service error.
Yes, absolutely.
5-3, Raiders hold that lead. Niles comes right back with a kill, though. 5-4. Set 1 close early. So serving now for the Dragons is number 4, Jenna Melius. And a set back row. That's dug up nicely by Thigpen. Middle for the Dragons. Raiders are able to handle it. Back row attack from Irons. Handled. Back set right side. And it's either blocked or in the net. I think it was blocked. Either way, it's Raiders'
She got
point.
her hands up there, that's for sure.
That's for sure. 6-4. Raiders lead. Nice serve, but handled by the Dragons. They go middle with a pushover. Iron sets outside. Deep corner. And the Dragons can only send over a free ball.
Have the Raiders do something with it here with Izzy.
Middle. And it's down. They do something with it. They get a point, 7-4. We like to say there ain't no party like an Izzyland party.
I love
Because
it.
the Izzyland party don't stop. 7-4. Raiders lead. And that was a nice attack down the line. Raiders there to handle it. Yeah. Kind of a out of system attack, but we've seen them do that a lot today. Get strong attacks out of balls that aren't exactly in system.
And that shows a really good team. You know, you don't have to be in system every single time. When they have been in system, they have put the ball away almost every single time. But a good team is the ones that are able to do something when it's out of system there.
Because, I mean, if you're never going to be in system all the time.
Absolutely, yeah. It's just not, volleyball's not an absolute perfect game.
And there's a block from the Niles front row. 7-6, they're cutting back into this lead. But every time they've gotten within one, Raiders have come up with a big point. That time they do again, cross-court attack. In that position, if you're the Niles defense and that ball's over your head, are you trying to let it go and count on it being out, or do you want to try to get a pass on that?
It's mostly, honestly, it's following it to the line. It's hard sometimes because when the ball's coming so quickly, you have to think too. And the biggest thing is following that ball. If it's looking high, take it all the way down to that end line. And then if it's still, you know, your chest level above, let it go.
Raiders set outside, and it's dug up by the Dragons.
And Izzy up there again.
That time they get it through, but the back row there for strong defense.
Amazing
and wow.
attack. Amazing.
Woo! Anna Primavera came to play tonight.
She's definitely going to leave her mark here on her senior night.
9 kills so far in the match, and we're only 9 points into set number 2. Back row attack from the Dragons. Little net joust, that time won by Niles on an overpass, really. 9-7. How wide do blockers' eyes get when there's an overpass?
I can only imagine. Oh my gosh, probably 3 times the size.
It's like Thanksgiving dinner putting right in front of you. Serve for the Dragons. Handled. They're going to go to the right side attack.
Nice easy pass.
Middle, Raiders. Oh, and it's a kill. It goes into the stands. Unfortunately, the spectators can't set for you.
Yeah, that is true. It works to our advantage on this part.
10-7 Raiders lead. Izzy Lamparty tries to find that line and does not. I feel like that's pretty aggressive spot for a serve.
That is. I mean, that's where, you know, if you're going to go with those aggressive serves like that, it's okay to miss just by a little bit.
Snyder back to serve for the Dragons. Raiders send one over. Back set, trying to dump it over. Raiders are there to handle it.
Nice and aggressive in their front row.
Primavera out, but was it touched? They're going to say it was not. It's close. 10-9.
Good pass.
And they're in system. They go right.
There's a touch.
To the touch. High off the blocker's hands. That's what you're taught to do. 11-9. Raiders lead. That was Anna Primavera back to serve. And that serve is barely able to be sent over by the Dragons. Raiders go middle. Handled. Nice dig by Irons there. Raiders go outside. It gets enough of the block that the Dragons defense can handle it. Back row attack. Handled. And Dragons put it down, so they win the long rally, and that's kind of good for your momentum when you can win long rallies like that.
That is. That it can be a game changer at certain points in the game right now. So let's just definitely see what the Dragons can do here.
Stevens back to serve for the Dragons.
Ooh, scrappy play right there.
Ooh. Raiders have a free ball, though. Let's see if they can use it. Off the block, and they get enough of that ball for the defense to be able to handle it. Big pen down the line. That's handled.
Nice
Cross
attack again
court
by
attack.
Maria.
And another long rally.
There we go.
That time, she made a good adjustment and used the block to her
did.
advantage.
Yeah, third time's the charm there.
So Maria Primavera with the kill, 12-10, and it's the Primavera show.
It does. It is. Another great save.
But, you know, this didn't have anyone in the vicinity to get that third touch across. Twelve to 11, Raiders still holding on to a lead. Coming in the game and back to serve is Elena Thigpen. She comes in and gets an ace. How about that? You brought in the serve and you do your job.
Do your job. Yes, absolutely.
12-12. We're tied here in set number 2. That time the Raiders handle the serve. Get in the system, go outside. It's blocked, but kept alive. The Dragons go middle, dug up. They just go outside again, but nice dig from the Niles libero.
And the Raiders are able to hold on to their lead there.
Yeah. 13-12. They do a good job siding out again, and been doing that pretty well all night.
Yes, they have.
Raiders go middle, and kind of a miss hit.
Nice pass.
And be a free ball sent over by the Dragons. Raiders have to use it. They go outside.
Both teams are playing really well right now. Very scrappy.
Oh, nice
Great
dig there by
up.
Reagan. In system attack, but they're good.
Yeah, another long one here. Another long rally.
Raiders keep feeding the libero with their attacks. Soft touch. And I like that. They attacked her, they kept her deep, and then they said, okay.
Absolutely. Get moving front and back, forward and back there, and then you've got one little off play, and it usually does the trick there.
14-12. Raiders keep that lead. Reagan Irons back to serve.
Hopefully the Raiders can do a little something here and pull ahead.
And the Dragons say nay, nay. 14-13.
Keeping this second set here very interesting on both sides.
It's fun. Raiders are playing cleaner, but it's a closer set than it was in set number 1.
The Dragons definitely woke up a little bit from the first one there.
Number 4, Melius, back to serve. As we have a small conversation going on between the down ref and the scores table. This is where I love to have the referees mic'd up so I know what's
going on down there. Yeah, they keep us informed what's going on.
What are we doing?
Nope, and it seems like all was okay.
Probably making sure the service order is
in line. Great
nice middle attack, but another, like you said, a great dig. Yeah, these two defenses are really playing well. And that attack is in, found the corner down the line. We're tied up. Tough pass, but Emily Irons able to keep it alive. And then a block. Woo! Casey Lamparty with the brick wall.
Very pretty block.
She better block well. She's coached by one of the best blockers in Raider history with Lenny Ritter.
That's exactly right.
Sitting on the bench. I know you've seen her do her stuff many a times. Dragons come right back. 15-15. Shaner back to serve for the Dragons. Leaders go outside, off the touch and down. Anna Primavera.
Oh, but it looks like Niles' ball, it looks like it touched the antenna there.
Caught the antenna.
This is the first lead that Niles has had this set.
Since 1-0.
Yeah,
Way
exactly.
back when. And the overpass is, he tries to take care of it, but Niles is there.
Oh, back up.
Block, and Niles keeps it up. The libero actually doing some setting.
Amazing play by the Raiders. Holy cow.
Woo. Once again, it's a different energy tonight. You know, then we see, you know, we got the crowd being really noisy and rowdy, and you can just tell that the energy level for this defense is just amped up just a little bit.
These girls are tuned in and focused tonight.
Reagan Irons with a nice dig there. Gets Raiders in system. They go outside. Oh, nice dig. Overpass not taken care of.
Hopefully they can take care of it right here.
Here's a free ball. Middle, soft touch handled by the Dragons. Dragons go down the middle. Free ball sent over by the Raiders. Outside, a whistle, and I think they're going to get a net violation. Net violation on the Raiders gives Niles the lead back, 17-16. So number 12 back to serve for the Dragons. That's Lauren Reed. Push over by Lamparty, handled, and you go outside. Cross court and down.
Niles found the open spot there.
Timeout Raiders. 18-16, Niles leads. We'll take one with them. This is your home for Raider Athletics, YSN.
We are the leaders.
We are here at every school.
In every city.
We can make a difference.
At some point, nearly every person in America goes to school. You want to make a difference? That's a good place to start.
If you can reach one of us,
you can reach all of us.
And it all starts right here.
This is the place to make a difference.
With huddles, coach and team Bible studies, and our chaplain programs, FCA does make a difference.
We will make a difference.
We are the future.
Every student, every school.
And we will make a difference.
And I guarantee it.
This is the time.
We will make a difference. Let's build our schools together. Building leaders. Leadership with purpose.
Now.
Welcome back to YSN's coverage of NEA Volleyball, and that's an attack error by the Raiders and gives Niles a 3-point lead here late in set number 2. 19-16 out of the timeout. Raiders get into system. They go outside. And that's a kill by Izzy Lamparty. Gets the Raiders a desperately needed point.
Yes, they did. And hopefully right now they can kind of come back and tie it up right now with 2 points.
Izzy Lamparty gets the kill, and now she's back to serve. A nice one, but Niles with a really good pass gets in the system. Raiders go middle to George.
Amazing
and
attack.
It's down for the kill. 19-18, Raiders are coming back.
Like we've said 1,000 times tonight, Anthony, it is senior night tonight.
Yeah, and the seniors are coming alive. And there's a whistle and a point to Niles. 20-18, they maintain their lead. 15 back to serve for the Dragons. That's Snyder. Oh!
Amazing attack.
Anna Primavera puts it away.
When she needs to perform, she is there for her team.
12
100%.
kills for Primavera
Holy
here in
cow.
set number 2.
And an amazing serve.
And an ace for Primavera. 20-20, we're tied.
Yeah, these are what the points right here that are the most important, that mean the most. This game to 5 right here, literally it's 0-0.
Take something off of that one. It's handled by the Dragons. And Raiders just can't quite keep it alive. So the Dragons do a good job siding out. Take back their lead, 21-20. Middle for the Raiders. Down from the corner. Abby George, 21-21. Put your cards on the table because we got Blackjack 21 right now.
It is anybody's game right now.
It's all going to come down to who plays clean volleyball. And as I say that, the service error that was a bugaboo for the Raiders in set 1 comes back to bite them here. 22-21, Niles leads. Number 20 coming in to serve, Elena Thigpen. Outside, Raiders finds the floor for a kill. Abby George again. Tied up at 22.
Game to 3 right here.
Right now we've been back and forth, and someone has to get 2 points in a row to win this.
Yes, they do.
Who's going to do it? Reagan Irons back to serve, hoping that she can get the Dragons out of system.
And she does her job there.
Oh, but they do a good job getting an out-of-system attack. Just find a hole, that's all they did. 23-22.
Both teams have been very aggressive this set.
They're going to get time out on the floor. We'll take 1, 2. YSN.
Hello, my name's Luke Schuster. I'm the mortgage sales manager at the new Wayne Savings Community Bank Lending Center in Poland, Ohio. Are you tired of your current bank or mortgage lender not returning your calls or just offering terrible customer service? Well, you can call me directly on my cell phone at 330-651-7081 and see exactly what Wayne Savings Community Bank Lending Center is all about. We offer purchase, refinance, construction loans, commercial loans, car loans, you name it, we offer it. Call me directly again at 330-651-7081. Wayne Savings Community Bank is an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
So welcome back to YSN's coverage of NE8 volleyball. Raiders get an outside attack, and it's going to get down for a kill.
The Raiders and the Dragons here have kept this game so interesting.
Tied back up at 23.
Game to 2 right here.
And now Niles is going to take a timeout. We'll take one with him. Why not? 23-23. Come right back for the exciting conclusion on YSN.
Many medicines used to treat colds and flu contain acetaminophen, a pain reliever and fever reducer found in hundreds of over-the-counter and prescription medicines. But taking too much or more than one medication containing acetaminophen per day can damage your liver. So always read the label and don't take acetaminophen if you drink 3 or more alcoholic drinks every day. To learn more, visit fda.gov/OTC pain info. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services Food and Drug Administration.
Welcome back. We're tied up at 23. Jordan, you picked a good game to do.
Oh my gosh, yes. I'm happy to be here for this.
Anthony Hartwick alongside Jordan Youngs. Out of system attack, but a block.
And Izzy! Oh, so aggressive on the net.
All over the place, but the Dragons are able to keep it alive each time. That attack's long. Raiders have set point. 24-23.
Still a nail biter, still anybody's game here.
Getting 2 points in a row has been tough for both teams, and that's what the Raiders have to do right now.
Last 10, 15 points have definitely been back and forth.
Good serve receive for the Dragons.
And
They go outside. Izzy Laporte with the block. 25-23. Raiders take a tight set 2, and they take command of this match 2-0. Come right back for set number 3 here on your home for Niles and South Range Athletics, YSN.
Medicare open enrollment is October 15th through December 7th. For all your Medicare and retirement needs, call Myers Family Insurance. They offer all local carriers and will help you find the right plans for you. Schedule your appointment today for a free, no-obligation review of your current plan. Call Myers Family Insurance today at 330-286-3044. Myers Family Insurance is not affiliated with any government agency. Myers Family Insurance, your local Medicare and retirement experts.
Heading to a high school football game this week? Don't leave without the Storm Tracker 21 weather app.
Download it for free to get the forecast for high school game night.
Mary, did you just remodel? Your house looks so different.
We just got new doors from Baird Brothers. It was so simple. We just swapped out the old door, didn't touch the frame or the casing. It's easy and they look beautiful.
Find out how simple a dramatic change to your home can be. See the selection of interior doors at BairdBrothers.com.
Hi, come on in. Wow, where did you get this beautiful hardwood flooring?
Baird Brothers.
So did Bob get a raise?
Not a raise. Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, and you can have beautiful hardwood flooring too. Visit BairdBrothers.com.
We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy, so we show them how, and we tell them with honest conversations that let them know what we expect. That's especially important when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. Kids need to know the dangers and how to avoid them. And when it comes to pain medications, opioids, they need to know that they should never be taken without a prescription and never shared with friends or family. It's dangerous and illegal. So talk with your kids, because when you talk, they hear you.
Hello, I'm Greg Burbick with G. Burbick Farms. For the last 100 years, my family has farmed in Columbiana and Mahoning counties. I began raising cattle in 1996 with the goal of providing a better product for you and your family on the dinner table. Our grass-fed and grain-supplemented Black Angus beef are raised with no hormones, steroids, or antibiotics. We're known for our hometown-friendly service and incredible tasting products. We're locally owned and have customers across the tri-state area. Our products go from our farm to your family. Stop by our farm on New Buffalo Road or visit us on the web at gburbickfarms.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. G. Burbick Farms. It just tastes better.
The practice, the game plan, the anticipation all lead to Friday night. And when the lights go out, it's time for the Sweeney Chevrolet Buick GMC Overtime Report. Friday at 11 on 21 Sports. Sweeney.
And welcome back to YSN's coverage of NE8 Volleyball. I'm Anthony Harwick alongside Brennan Miller. Not Brennan Miller. I'm so used to saying that. Jordan Youngs. My normal partner, Brennan Miller, is taking a timeout for his school studies, so we wish him luck as he's on finals week. Abby George in the middle, and that attack is long. Niles takes point 1 of set 3. Raiders are up 2-0 over Niles. Raiders go outside to Primavera. Nice block, though, by the Dragons.
Good coverage, too, by the Raiders.
But Abby George is
barely
there, and it just goes a little bit long. 2-0, Niles leads. And they have a chance to have their biggest lead of the match. They haven't led by more than 3, so they can tie their biggest lead right here. Middle, George. And Niles keeps it alive for now. I'll send over a free ball. Oh, they bring Abby George on the slide, and she puts it away, 2-1. Niles leads. That was a pretty play.
That was gorgeous. That was one of the nice, dynamic plays that the Raiders have performed tonight.
Nice serve, overpass taken care of by the front line.
And here we are back 2-2.
Two to two, we're tied in set number 3. Raiders looking to finish the sweep. Niles looking to force a set 4. That time, Niles is going to get the point. So far, that's 2 kills for Niles that have gone off the block. So they're doing a good job so far of using the block to their advantage.
Yes, they are.
Set, middle, and Maria Primavera puts it down. She's having a great night. They set her 18 times in set number 2.
That's incredible.
They
she's
really
a very reliable freshman.
Putting a lot of trust in the freshman.
Yes, they are. But they're performing exceptionally well.
Reagan Irons with the serve.
Both teams are watching.
What a dig there
Jeez.
by Maria Primavera.
Finding the blocks, both teams.
Now Primavera on the outside.
Oh,
soft touch over the block. That's what you have to do with aggressive blocks, though. Go over them.
Absolutely. You have to find the holes.
4-3, Raiders lead. Reagan Irons back to serve. Free ball sent over. Raiders handle it. They go middle. Lampardi long.
With the mistakes that the Raiders have made tonight, none of them have been soft errors. They've been aggressive errors. They've been on top of it. So, if anything, to reflect on that part of it, they still on top of the ball.
Hitting percentage of .222 in set number 2. And
still pretty impressive.
That's down from 408.
But that's hard to beat.
222 is still very acceptable. Outside. And they send it back over.
The blocks have definitely come alive the last 2 sets, so.
Lampardi tried to put it away, but Niles was there with a nice dig. Outside, Primavera goes cross court. And Niles can't keep that one alive. 5-4. Raiders take back the lead. And it'll be Maria Primavera back to serve. Outside, off the touch.
Izzy attack. Oh.
Niles sends over a free ball. Raiders want to use it. They go outside. And that'll be long. We're tied up at 5. Number 2 back to serve. First time we've called Logan Lewis's name today. And first time we call her name, she gets a point. 6-5, Niles leads. And Raiders respond with a cross-court kill from Marina Schneider. 6-6, we're tied up. Now Marina back to serve. Cross court, dug up nicely by the Raiders defense. Emily Irons with a dump over.
That looked good.
7-6, Raiders take that lead. And it's an ace for Schneider. 8-6. And it won't be an ace, but might as well
Still
be.
a great serve.
It did its job. 9-6. Raiders are on a rally. 4-0 rally right now for the Raiders.
They're definitely making up some redemption, and I definitely jinxed it by saying what I was about to say.
It's okay. We both have that.
Yeah.
So now it's 9-7, but now they have a lead to kind of work with. Anna Primavera tries to go
barely out.
with that cut shot, trying to avoid the block, and just can't find the line over there on the side. 9-8. Snyder serving for the Dragons. Back row attack for the Raiders. Overpass is put away.
Oh my gosh. That's what you do as a middle. You make statements just like that.
Izzy Lampardi says, not today with that overpass.
I mean, that hit in front of the 10-foot line.
Another point for the Raiders as it was a nice block set up.
All that momentum that Izzy just gave with that kill right here is going to take the Raiders somewhere.
They go outside, and Raiders just can't quite get a strong enough dig on it. Good effort by Lampardi. Gabriella Stevens back to serve. Abby George with a kill. Once again, is it senior night?
At least that's what I heard. I'm not really sure.
12-9. These seniors have really made a statement. They want to go out on a bang, and they're definitely doing that. It's the last time they get to play on this home court.
Yes, this is huge for them. This is the game they're going to remember.
Serve down the middle, dug up nicely by the Raiders defense. Maria Primavera goes cross court. It's handled. Middle, dug up by Irons. Emily Irons tries to get them napping with the soft touch over, and Reagan can't dig that one. 12-10. Raiders still lead. So as a former defensive player, how much do you love the defense that we're seeing here today, both teams?
Both. They're doing phenomenal. Coming from the first set, watching the second and third, and both teams have stepped up their game completely. They are scrappy, and they want it.
Another dig from the Dragons. It's an overpass. It would go over the net. Maria Primavera tries again, doesn't get it to fall. And I'll go to Maria Primavera again. Why not? That time it finds the line. Oh.
Those are hard. You know, they communicated. They talked. Some of those are just barely unlucky plays.
You couldn't have dropped that ball in a better spot.
No,
if
you really
walked it
couldn't
over and put it.
No, he really couldn't.
So tough luck for the Raiders. They still lead 12-11. Back row attack, Anna Primavera. And the Niles defense is up to the task. Covering well, too. That's something that some high school teams really struggle with is, you know, it's a next level thing, covering your hitters. Both these teams doing a great job of that as well.
That's actually one of the big points I was really impressed with, that they are on top of that, blocking-wise and covering.
Niles gets that point. We're tied up at 12. Back to serve for the Dragons is Thigpen, Carla Thigpen. The Raiders get the point right back, 13-12. I'm trying to get a little bit more separation than they had back in set number 2.
Oh, yes.
Where they had to sweat it out.
And it feels like we're a little bit back in that intensity right now, but it's set 3, you know. Raiders are up 2 games, and you know, the Dragons here are going to have to find something.
Niles with an out-of-system attack. Reagan Irons is on a set. Primavera sends over a free ball.
Great
Soft
spot.
touch from Primavera gets down. 14-12.
I mean, the Raiders are abusing that center of the court there of the Dragons right now.
It hurt them in set 1, coming back to hurt them again here in set 3. And another point for the Raiders on the attack air, 15-12. Emily Irons with the serve. Off the block, Raiders keep it alive. Back row attack from Primavera.
Great attack.
And it's down for the kill as Niles goes into the stands. Very good effort from them. They just can't get to that ball.
I mean, both Primavera girls, they have very aggressive swings.
Timeout Niles. We'll take one, too. Raiders lead 16-12 here in set number 3. We'll be right back on YSN.
No matter how large or small your digging project may be, no matter how urban or rural, you must always call 811 before any digging project. 811 is our national one-call number, alerting your local utility companies to come out and mark any lines they have near your dig site. So before you do this or this, make sure you do this. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811. Brought to you by Common Ground Alliance.
Medicare open enrollment is October 15th through December 7th. Call Myers Family Insurance for your free review today at 330-286-3044. Myers Family Insurance is not affiliated with any government agency. Myers Family Insurance, your local Medicare and retirement expert.
Welcome back to South Range High School. I'm Anthony Hartwig alongside Jordan Youngs. Joining me for the first time today.
Yes.
And welcome to your YSN broadcast debut.
Yes, I love it.
You picked a good one. 25-23. Raiders took set number 2 for a 2-0 lead in the match. All been tightly contested, though. Niles tries to find the back line with a pushover. Can't do it. Going to go middle. Anna Primavera with a nice dig. Reagan Irons ranges over, gets a nice pass to her sister. Sets up Primavera for the kill. 17-12, Raiders lead.
I do not know off the top of my head how many attacks or kills that girl has, but she has been carrying her team proudly tonight.
15 kills for Anna Primavera. Maria Primavera with the soft touch, and it's down. So if it's not one Primavera,
it's
another one. So bad news to opponents for the Raiders. You still have to deal with someone named Primavera for 4 more years.
Exactly.
Not stopping. And an ace that time for the Raiders by Emily Irons. 19-12. Niles might have to think about using their second timeout here soon. Going outside, soft touch. Emily Irons is there. They're going to set middle. Almost down, but Niles once again doing a great job on defense and finds the gap between Irons and Primavera. They get a much-needed point, 19-13.
Yeah, the Raiders definitely had their gap going there. 6 points, that's still a pretty good lead.
Now you're at a point where if you play clean volleyball, you're going to walk out of here with a sweep.
Yes, that is true.
Service error gives Raiders 20-13 lead.
Now it's just a quick game of 5 for the Raiders.
You've played a lot of volleyball. Does the mentality kind of change when you hit 20?
It does. It does in 2 different ways, I think, just because you look at it and you're like, you have a little room. The Raiders have wiggle room right now, but at the same time, this is a statement period for them.
Attack error makes it 21-13. Raiders in control of set number 3 right now.
Great serve.
This is a set that was tied up at 12. And since then, Raiders are on a 10-1 run. And like you said, good serve there from Irons. 22-13.
They're being aggressive and smart, but they're having a lot of fun, too.
Back row attack. Reagan Irons is there. It didn't look pretty, but it worked. Outside attack handled by the Dragons.
Great pass.
And we go outside. Maria Primavera. The Dragons are there. They're fighting back. Soft touch. They're going to set back row. Handled by the Dragons. And long rally. Dragons go middle. Back row, Anna Primavera. Oh! It's down for the kill. How much of a help is it to have hitters that can attack from anywhere on the floor like that?
That is so key, Anthony, honestly. universal. All these girls are. They have skills in every angle of the court.
I mean, and you were a college player. How much do coaches look for attackers that can hit from anywhere?
All the way around, yes. Even as a defensive player, as a setter, it's key to have all three elements for volleyball.
Niles goes outside, dug up nicely by Anna Primavera. Emily Irons will set her sister. It'll be blocked, though. So Niles holds off that set point for now, 23-14. Raiders still lead by 9. Trying to keep Niles alive is Shaner. Primavera out of the back, and it's a little bit long. 23-15. Sometimes that last 2 points are the hardest ones to get.
Yes, they are. They really are.
Ace by the Dragons. We saw in set 2, they're a scrappy team. They're not going to go away quietly. 23-16, they're inching closer. Still have a long mountain to climb. And that's another really nice serve. Reagan Irons having trouble with the serve receive. Raiders are still going to get the point, though.
Hey, it doesn't have to be pretty. You just got to get the point.
Great work by the front row.
Yes, they are. Both of them going up really aggressive.
24-16. Match point for the Raiders. Maria Primavera back to serve.
With an ace.
And he's going to ace the Raiders out of this match. Ends the regular season with a sweep over Niles. 25-16. Jordan, what a first game for you.
I know. This is the best thing to be at right now. Senior night, a great win at the end of the season. Oh, this is great for these girls. They did an amazing job.
So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to talk about the player of the game after this quick commercial timeout.
All across the country, people are coming together to speed up what we can learn about health. The All of Us Research Program is calling on 1 million people to join us as we try to change the future of health. For your family, for future generations, for all of us. Visit joinallofus.org and find out how you can become one in a million.
Welcome back to YSN's coverage of NEA Volleyball. Raiders take a 3-set win over Niles, 25-18, 25-23, 25-16. Your Baird Brothers player of the game tonight, Anna Primavera, 16 kills, 13 digs, 3 aces. The senior lit up senior night, and all 3 seniors really had a very strong performance here tonight.
Yes, they did. And I definitely need to shine on all 3 of them. You have your setter and you have your 2 hitters out there. They absolutely did their job tonight. I mean, Anna came out for her team with 16 kills. That's phenomenal. That's something that she's going to remember for the rest of her life, coming out here on her senior night performing like that. And so is Emily, coming out here and setting and attacking and serving and passing the way she did. And same thing with Abby George, too. All 3 of them did phenomenal across the board.
So the Raiders are looking for their tournaments to start. They don't start till Saturday the 19th. They will play the winner of Columbiana versus Camel. They are the 3 seed in that Salem district bracket. So for Anthony Hartwig and Jordan Youngs, thank you so much for joining us tonight on YSN, your home for South Range and Niles Athletics.
This broadcast stream is copyrighted by Yoakley Scott Corporation, LLC. Any other use of this telecast, any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without YSN's consent is prohibited.